Hello, Darren here from Safety Hangar, and in this video I'm going to show you how guys on site can use the software, so any site operatives using the Safety Hangar web app. Okay, once you've logged into the Safety Hangar app, you'll be met with this dashboard, and you'll see at the top it will say welcome and your name. Right in the very top right hand corner will be your notification icon. If there is any numbers here, these are tasks and documents that you need to undertake. So if we click in the top right hand corner, you'll see that we have a checklist assignment, and this is required on the date that's input. You can then click on the eye icon and this will open it up so you can view the checklist. As you go through each section, you can add comments and any photographs, evidence, and then you also click whether it's a pass or a foul or whatever they have in the pending box. As you go down, once you've completed it all, at the bottom a button will appear that says save and send, and then you can send that checklist off once complete. No need to save, so if you just complete 2 parts of the section and then leave here, you can always come back, it will automatically save it for you. If we go back to the dashboard, select in the top left hand corner the circle with the 3 lines and click dashboard. In the bottom right hand corner you can see my details. If you select this, here you can edit all of the details held by the company. Any information you want to change, you can do that. Go down to emergency contact details, and you can also add and edit any of the emergency contact details in here. Add or update a photo or a logo, and then also update or add your signature if you haven't already done this, and click save. If we click and go back to the main dashboard, if this is the first time logging in and you haven't logged in before, at the top there may be a red box that says add your signature. Click here and it will take you to my details to input that information. You will not be able to sign any of the documentation until you've added your signature. Of the bottom tabs, there is also a calendar. This is a digital calendar, so if we select this, this will show on the dates your tasks and signatures are required. Using the arrows, you can move week to week. Using the drop downs, you can look at completed tasks, and also you can look at the daily and monthly tasks. If we head back to the dashboard, if you look at checklists, documents, forms and training, these are here so that once you select those tabs, you will go back in and see the documents, training, forms and checklists that you have completed in the past. This will now store all of that information, so if you need to go back and review anything, you can select those here. So what we'll do is we'll select documents, and here is a set of RAMs that we've signed before. This will open up the set of RAMs and allow you to view them. At the bottom is a close document button, select here, and this will take you back to the documents tab. In the top left-hand corner is the filters, and as you get more and more documents, you'll be able to filter through whether it's a risk assessment, a policy, a toolbox talk, any of the different docs that you can review. Also in the documents, any uploaded site plans will also be stored in here if they've been assigned to you. Going back to the dashboard, really important one is checking in and checking out. So you'll see the top middle tab, check in. If we select here, this will then bring up locations within your phone and will allow you to check in and out of site. If we press check in, this now means we've checked into this site successfully. If we would like to leave site, we must make sure we check out. Okay, going back to the dashboard, locations. So if we select on locations, this will also bring up a camera to scan QR codes for on-site. If you have a location poster for site, you can also bring up all the documentation using this QR code. So if we select locations, you'll see what I mean. So we'll ask to use the camera. In this situation, I'm going to select cancel, but you would select allow and scan your QR code. In the top right hand corner, you have view all locations. If I select this button, this will bring up all the sites that I can see. Selecting on the green eyes, so for example site 3, will allow me to see all the information for site 3. At the bottom is a large map, and I can see exactly where the site is, including the address. And along the top, in the purple banner, is all the different information, starting with documents, assets, checklists, forms, and as we slide over, training. Selecting each of these tabs will allow you to see the information. If you've not been assigned or been given the permissions to see this information, there will be a 0 in the box. So firstly, any documents, any assets, any checklists, any forms, and any training. If you are required for this site to undertake any documents, forms, or checklists, select on the tab that you wish to undertake, for example, documents, and in the top right hand corner will be a button that says Start Document. If you can't see this, speak to your office and ask them to include the permissions to do this. Going back to the dashboard, in Assets, if you have a site poster with a QR code, scanning these will bring up different information, whether it's a checklist, a specification, or even just plans. If I select View All Assets, this will bring up all the assets that I can see within the business. Also, any plans. Select on the green eye, and at the top in the tabs, you can see there is a number 1 above the document icon. Click here, view the plan upload, and now this will show me the document with all the plans for this site. Going back to the main dashboard, at the bottom you have the training tab. Selecting here will bring up the training module. In the left-hand column underneath incomplete will be any training that you need to undertake and need to finish. On the right-hand side under the complete column will be all the training that you have completed, and the associated certificate will be attached to it. You can download this and keep this for your own use. I hope this has been helpful. Any more information required, please feel free to message us or email us at Safety Hangar, or also check out our other YouTube videos for how-tos. Thank you.